It finally happened, guys. I pulled the most cracked ass NUKER in Raid Shadow Legends. And you have a couple of seconds to guess before I'm going to spoil it for you. Yes, I pulled Lazarius yesterday, guys. And you know, I had a 6-star soul just waiting and waiting and waiting. So now I can finally have a use for that soul. And I'm super pumped that I got the second most wanted mythical on the list. Galatir is still left in there, but hey, I guess we're gonna get him right now. We're gonna see what the lizard can actually do. Now, I've tried recording this video before with my mic muted, so live arena is closed now by the time I realize what I've done. We're not gonna be able to do live arena for the moment, but I will showcase the champion a bit in classic arena. I feel like even though we still have UDKs and Tarichkas around, they're not as dominant as before. So now Lazarius actually fits much better in the meta. I'm gonna share with you guys the build, and if you watch the video that I've made with Big Papa Drock on the live arena tier list, probably you saw that he is ranked in the very high top for a reason. So basically, Lazarius, guys, I'm not gonna read all of his kit, but I'm quickly going to explain you what he can do. So with this first form, he can buff turn meter, he can put block debuffs, he can put block buffs on the enemy, he can decrease the duration of buffs, he has a speed aura, he can revive. He is an absolute beast. This first form is going to be amazing for Hydra, and he is instantly going to go into my Nightmare Hydra team. On this form, not even on the damage one, because I need some extra support to revive and get some damage from him at the same time. On the second form is absolutely insane, but he is the fastest NUKER in the game together with Gizmek at 115 base speed. He has a 25 speed aura, which is massive. It's a big plus for him. And on this form, he deals a lot of damage. He ignores shield. With some of the skills, he ignores ally protection. With some, he ignores increased defense. If you kill somebody, you're going to increase the duration of their skills. So basically, you're going to lock them up. Now, with a passive effect, he will bring increased attack and increased crit damage on this champion. He still has that speed aura. With the A1 is a multi-hit. Increases the champion's attack. So overall, you're going to get tons and tons of damage from this champion. But before we dive into playing around with the champion and see what he can do, let's bring Galatir home as well. We have 18 Primal shards, guys. Good luck to all of you that are summoning. Good luck to me as well. I had my buddy Johnny actually that did some more summons last night, and he got me another Gallius. He got another chicken. So now I have 2 chickens on the account, guys. Sad days. Sad days. And it's so sad to see all these rare champions dropping from Primal shards. It's just mind-blowing. I don't know why, but it's just mind-blowing seeing them, you know? Oh, Captain Temila. She's Painkeeper's sister, guys. Okay, give me that mythical. Hotatsu, nice. He's gonna go straight to empowerment. Give me that mythical champion. Come on, bring it on. Galatir, where are you hiding? Because I have a 6-star soul for Galatir. That's mainly why I really want him badly. Of course, he's super OP, so that's the main reason. But having the 6-star is gonna make you want to get a champion even more, you know? For a second, I thought that maybe, just maybe. Chani, let's do a 10 pop, and we're going to bounce out of here and have a look at Lazarius. Okay, Rector Rat. We got a new epic that was added for the last fusion. Kinegashi, empowerment. Come on! Come on! Where are you, mythical? Not in here. Not in here. Hey, we live to fight another day, basically. So let's head over straight to arena, guys. Classic arena. So we're gonna give it a go. We're gonna attack a couple of different teams. We are currently in Platinum Arena. I do think Lazarius has counters as well, of course. I feel like one of his biggest counters is, of course, Harima. Reducing the damage and stuff like this can be a bit of a problem. UDK being another good counter to Lazarius. What I like about him is that he has the speed aura, which is a massive advantage for live arena, guys. Bringing his own increased attack as well. Of course, I have mine built on Stone Skin. I'm very curious to see how we're going to be able to deal with this team. I'm not sure if we have reaction on that Narcissus, but we are about to find out. So we're going to buff up in here, and 1 tap, 2 taps, gone. So we got Narcissus down. Then we're going to slowly deal with the rest, you know? We're going to slowly deal with the rest, and that's not going to be a problem. We do have a big AoE as well, which is going to be pretty nice once we're going to get to use it. So we are going to ignore shield with this, and oof, almost. We almost took them down. Now, right now, I want to take that Marichka down ASAP. So she's going to bring in the revive, and then we're going to deal with the rest, you know? I don't even care about that UDK. We can polymorph him. There we go. So he's coming back. Good ship, good ship. So now I'm going to try to go in with the A1 and hopefully take that Marichka down. Okay, not really, not really. That's the thing, not ignoring the shield with A1, you know? But still, we are going to get him down slowly. The main thing was just to have a revived Narcissus while Ancora is still alive so I can wipe them off after. But I'm going to go with the A1. I want to keep that A3. So we increase the cooldown of the skills. I will probably noticed on that Ancora, which is going to be massive, massive for us. That Narcissus should not have any skills available anyway. And I think I don't have the A2 available on him. Now I don't have him fully booked, unfortunately, guys. I only had 3 mythical skill tomes. So the rest of them will slowly follow. They are extremely, extremely expensive. I am not buying that, you know. So we killed 2 targets. We increased the cooldown of the skills on Narcissus. If you kill 2 targets, it cannot be resisted, so that's even better. And the good part about him is that on the other form, he gets the increased accuracy buff too. So that's very, very nice for the champion, for Hydra, because I can run him on Nightmare with the accuracy that he has at the moment, like 200 and a bit, and don't worry about it. I do want to find the team with the Tarichkas, so let's see what do we have. Ooh, Lazarius versus Lazarius. That's a fight that we cannot say no to. That's a fight that we cannot say no to. It does look pretty awesome, right? Look at that stone skin everywhere. Okay, I think we might have reaction on that Narcissus. It might be a dangerous, dangerous thing, but we're going to find out right now. So, I don't want to use this form here. I want to move to the second. But you can use the first form as a support champion, especially for Live Arena, is massive. Oh, we just took 2 of them down. UDK and, of course, Narcissus. Who needs them, right? Who needs them? Even though Force Affinity can be nasty, I feel like I'm about to get wiped off right now, yeah. I kind of like forgot about that part, you see? I forgot about that part. We're gonna have to put him to sleep before we... Actually, no, we can revive with full thermometer. We are in a better position. And now we can use the AoE and bang, take them down. For a second, I thought that Lazarius was going to wipe my entire team. I thought that he was gonna wipe my entire team. So yes, I'm kind of like leaning to stay away from Force champions with him, you know. So we have the Tarichkas right here, but I see a Madame series that team completely disappointed me, so we're gonna look for a better one. Let's see. Tarichkas, where are you hiding? So we're gonna go in the following way. Let her lock us. I'm supposed to put Armans in the lead there to get a 28 speed, but initially I was not using him in the team, you know, and then it seems like I completely forgot to change the positioning. That's fine. No biggie. So I cannot stun Taras. I'm gonna have to basically drop him down a little bit. So we have Strengthen on the team right now. What I want to do is go for the weakest link in the team, and that's gonna be Yumeko. Bang bang, increase the cooldown of the skills. Make sure we're putting that immunity on, so that's if he cannot sleep us anymore. We can gather thermometer, play around a bit with them for the moment being. Once that Taras is gonna come out as well, I'm gonna try to do the AoE. Probably I'm gonna kill Taras, but most probably I'm not gonna kill the others because they have the Strengthen and okay, we did not kill Taras. Okay, I thought that he was gonna go down. The thing with Taras, the passives, man, is just so hard to kill. That was the main thing why he never really made it into the Classic Arena Meta since the release, and that is literally the fact that it was so hard to deal with the Tarichkas, you know. But now, how I mentioned, You have more King Narcissus and Ancora running the show even during Platinum Arena on defense. So he can definitely fit much better in the teams, you know. So let's slowly and surely take them down. You don't have that crazy firepower like you would have, for example, with a Narcissus, where you can just go in, nuke them all once, rinse and repeat if needed the second time, and it's game over in 30 seconds, you know. Uh, Unfortunately, he's not really there, but he is very efficient anyway. And I'm a massive simp. I'm super pumped that I managed to get the champion, guys. That's the main thing. And having that 6-star polymorph makes it look absolutely amazing. So yes, he is very solid for Arena. Now I do want to kind of like quickly showcase him a bit in the Hydra. I'm not going to keep the key. The problem that I have for the key is that I want to change a bit the teams around, and I already used my Brutal team. And this is not the team that I'm planning to run for Nightmare, but he is going to be in my Nightmare team. And let me just quickly show you why. So with the very first form, right, he can bring in block buffs. He's going to get his accuracy up. It's not a problem. But he's going to deal a bit of damage at the same time. So comparing him with the Tuhanarak, for example, which is not great on Oro, and that's the main thing. He makes this team Oro friendly. Because if the reflect damage by any chance appears, either we can remove it, either we can revive if one of our champion dies. So that's why Lazarius is going to make my my team in here, you know. So right now we have block buffs on everybody, which is beautiful. And we can let it go on Oro. I don't even want to use the second form. Now I've tested the second form, and the damage is pretty underwhelming for the build that we currently have on. Keep in mind, I do have Polymorph as a blessing on him. Crushing Grand 6-star will be massive for his second form when we're talking about damage. But I feel like the best utility that you can get from Lazarius in Hydra is by using his initial form. It's absolutely game-changing, you know, like it's just such a good champion to have on the team for the Hydra. You see, he got his increased accuracy, he got his Veil. So from here on, slowly and surely, we're just basically going to rinse and repeat whatever the team does. Block buffs back again on the Hydra heads. So I'm gonna replace my Tuhanarak, and another champion that I kind of like want to replace out of this team is basically going to be that increased Shamael. I'm planning to bring in Feral instead, and probably I might try to squeeze in a different champion into. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do it or no. I might leave it like this, just with Taras and with him. But either way, it's definitely gonna work much better. And I should put my Krisk in 9-piece protection if I have that available, you know. This is Hydra Nightmare, by the way, so that's why the damage is not going as crazy as we started, because we do need to slowly take the heads down. But I do want to quickly show you the second form and what sort of damage he deals, just so you guys kind of like have a better understanding as well. I do find it pretty underwhelming, considering that we have a pretty good build on him, you know. So first, let's use this AoE attack on a decapitated head, so we see the damage a bit. You see, 149k is not a bad damage. Keep in mind, we did not have defense down and weaken on everybody. I'm trying to save that for when we're going to the second form. I should have my Venus a bit faster for this team. That would be helpful, just to ensure that we have the debuffs before, you know. But let's do that. It's fine. So that was a pretty good damage. 1+ million, you know. I'm gonna debuff with Venus now, and then I'm going to swap form with Lazarius just to make sure I have everything spot on. Okay, can we take the head down? Almost. So right now we're gonna do this, and I'm gonna use the AoE attack. So the good thing is we have no force heads. The AoE attack, keep an eye on the decapitated heads. That's where it matters the most. 996, 700k. So that's what I'm saying. The damage is pretty underwhelming. Comparing him with Val the Destroyer, comparing him with Razelvarg, comparing him either with Alika, the epic champion, his damage is not as impressive in here, you know. Not in the Hydra. Before Arena is a completely different story. I want to use the A3 before I'm backing out of here. So let's go on this head. 780 and 600k, or 680 as well. So yeah, you are getting over 1+ million with the A3. I can justify that being good for the Hydra clan boss on Nightmare if you're looking to up your damage, you know. So I would probably just use him on the initial form and basically kind of like forget about it. How I mentioned, I'm not going to run the whole thing. I'm not planning to keep this key anyway, so no reason to do it. But we have 6 million damage from Lazarius, 6.9 from Chris because he has a curse, a hex set, and then we have Taras with 9 million damage. So overall, he will bring a lot of utility plus the speed lead, the support on the initial form, which is going to be massive. But let me just quickly show you the build masteries and talk a bit about it. So yeah, Stone Skin and Savage. My ring is absolutely trash. Triple defense on a defense as a 5-star. Man, not a good one for him. I have an attack amulet. Of course, attack banner. I don't need the accuracy from it. And total stats, guys, on the initial form, 271. The base speed is at 115, which is a very, very solid one. Almost 7k attack, almost 4k defense, 50k HP. So this form is pretty tanky compared to other damage dealers. 260 accuracy with the accuracy buff is more than enough. Now, on the second form, where the damage comes in play, 8.4k attack, 45k HP, 3.5k defense, 260 speed, full crit, 300 crit damage, 240 accuracy. In terms of masteries, we have offense and support. Now, that's what I have on my masteries. He already ignores shield with 2 of the skills. So getting shield breaker can be good for the basic skill, but not that relevant. I do like to get ruthless ambush usually on my champions, but I don't want to get the whirlwind of that. I'll rather get the life drinker instead. Of course, cycle of violence is important. Arm smasher as tier 6, and then you come to support. You want to get a bit of accuracy on him because he's going to be nice even for PvP, you know. It is risky, but hey, it's going to be nice to have it. And then you have Lord of Steel and you have Master Hexer. Lord of Steel will increase the stats from the Stone Skin set. So the HP and the defense will be slightly increased because of the Lord of Steel, you know. In terms of a blessing, guys, I decided to go with Polymorph. You need Polymorph in Arena, you know, and he's going to do a good job with the Polymorph at 6-star. Now, if you don't have a blessing at 6-star, getting a Haven Cast right here is going to be a very good option. Getting a different one like, for example, even a Soul Rip can work. Phantom Touch can work for the single target hits on the A3, you know, for the first one. But I do think you're not going to get much value out of this, you know. So Polymorph is definitely the GOAT. But that was all for this video. Much love. Appreciate every single one of you guys watching. And I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.